Hey everyone, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. It is Eden time, because it's always Eden time, quite frankly. Interesting. Perhaps good. Oh yeah, this looks great. I'm into this. My damage and fire rate are good. I have 2 orbitals to start off with, and I have a useless active item. But like, the rest of this is fantastic. 2 orbitals and great damage and fire rate. I am totally okay with the spawn. Even if both of my items had sucked with this damage and fire rate, I'd be okay. And pretty okay health. Like, this is good life right here. Would recommend. Alright. Profiting on bombs here. Not really, that's going even, but we in there is the moral of the story. There's our item room. See what we got in there. May as well take this. Much higher chance that I get drops from poops. So the virus is contact poison to enemies. Doesn't do much damage, but after they've been poisoned, if they die, they have a chance to drop a black heart. And the chance isn't bad, so it's kind of okay. And if an enemy either doesn't do contact damage, or you've already been hit and still have iframes, then it's time to go in. Of course, flies are making that a little hard because I have orbital flies that seem to kill things before, even if they're not in the spot that I'm trying to put myself. So their hitboxes are like a little larger than I want them to be for dealing contact damage, but like for blocking, that's what I want. So everything is just difficult. Well, don't mind if I do. 1 damage up. If I get an item that modifies my tears, I get 0.2 tears up. And if I get an item that modifies my speed, I get 0.2 speed down. But that's 0.6 speed up, so I don't think that's too big of a concern. Alright, just gonna go. It's also a large range up and some shot height up and stuff. Right, can't go in there. And my second syringe. So on my 3rd syringe, I'll get a nice damage up, among other things. Small speed up, I think. But I would love that damage up, because it's 2. It's like a whole 2, which is a lot for damage ups. Really good tinted rock luck. So I'm into that. Blank rune, random rune effect. I can't use a key on this yet. Alright, best bud. When I get hit, it spawns. Middle distance attack fly. Does pretty okay damage. It's actually long distance, I lied. Pretty okay damage though. Just moves a little fast, so it's hard to use consistently. Nailed it. Alright, so I'll let you get poisoned again. This is like 30 seconds of invincibility, so I'm not in any danger. But I'd very much appreciate if you wanted to drop a black heart for me. Well, that works too. This is 1 damage up and some range up for every other tier I fire. That's not worth it. Devil rooms have just not been kind since I've come back to this game, I've gotta say. So now we have Angel Room chance, because I'm gonna leave that behind for sure. I'm gonna check that chest though. See if it wants to cooperate and give me something particularly useful. I hate you. Hate you the most. You hate my happiness? That's fine. I don't really mind all that much. But it does suck. My ability to trust chests has forever been broken for the next 2 seconds. Broke my heart one too many times. Good. This is totally fine. All good. I wish you had died, but apparently you have a little more health than I think you do. This is fine. These will die in one hit. If I can ever hit any of them. Alright, the curse is lifted. That was pretty good, I gotta say. That makes all golden chests free to open. That's like a really big deal. I gotta take that. Okay. Now I just need... Actually, that seems like a secret room, doesn't it? It's nice not having to worry too much about tears. Oh, must do that. This seems like it's a secret room, because it is. Okay. Was that worth? Maybe. But this will be no problem. I don't know if those guys get hurt by fire if I had pushed it more instead of killing it with my tears by crying on it. Okay, I would really like it if everyone here were dead. Thanks. That's the most important dude to die, honestly. Nothing else will be harmful to me. Except that that jerk made it out because enemies pushing each other. Okay. So I haven't found the item room yet. And this is like really sucky. I was kind of getting hit either way. That was dumb though. I wanted to get them both, but then I got stuck on them. It's fine. Devil Room was unlikely there in the first place, so even if I don't get it, or even if I would have gotten it, it's not a huge deal, because I kind of plan on not getting it. So, next floor, we won't have the same boss again. We'll be fine, hopefully. I don't think that's one of those bosses that you can fight twice, because that does happen occasionally. You'll fight the same boss on 2 floors. Not in a row, but does happen. Like the bloat. Cool, cool. Here's wishing I hadn't taken the soul heart, because I'm still going to waste it right now, so I guess... No one wants to drop black hearts. What am I even paying you for, Virus? The answer is nothing, clearly. Wow. I'm getting exceptionally unlucky with certain things this run. But not with everything. There we go. That's not much better. Whoops, I pressed E. May as well go in here. This is not helpful. Everything is terrible in my life. Oh well. Time to get out of here. That's not the way I went. The way is this way, I think. And over here and whatnot. Don't walk into that. And we are good. Alright, well, this is really not going acceptably at all. But I will turn it around, I suppose. Thank you for letting me have a map this time. This is fine. Arcade. Ah, that's not useful at the moment. If I get rid of all of my health, that would be like perfect. Because if I have no red hearts, that's 3 soul hearts. But right now, since I have red hearts, all it can give me is full health, which is like way worse. Sure. I can work with this, I guess. I did profit. I just didn't gain a ton. Okay, that is a tinted rock. I'll be able to get it for free after this room. Alright, I get to go to the curse room as well, because that gave me 2 soul hearts. That's more than enough. Okay. Alright, I like Holy Light. Alright, you're trying to tell me something, but I'm not fighting the statue. I'm sorry. So Holy Light is a chance to shoot a glowing tier, which summons a beam of light that does 3 times my damage, meaning that tier is worth 4 times as much as normal. And that beam of light has a small-ish, but like kind of large-ish seeming area of effect, where it'll hit enemies that don't seem near it, but then it won't hit enemies that seem near it, so it makes no sense, but it's like good. It is a fantastic, fantastic item. So I'm always happy to see it. It's cool if you never want to shoot another one, I guess. That's something. Sadly, if an enemy doesn't split fast enough, it can't hit the split as well. And I can't get over to any of that stuff. Fortunately, none of it's too valuable, like too important to not be able to get to. So what do we have in our item room this time? Useless. Like Terra Garbo. But we've pretty much full cleared. We've actually got health. Boss will be a lot easier thanks to Holy Light. Just need to make my way there. By the way, Holy Light is luck-based, but it maxes out at a 50% chance. It doesn't ever get to 100%. So that's the sad part. The best you can do is half the time, which is still a lot. But you can't, like, guaranteed Holy Light or anything. Neat as that would be. Alright. Krampus is good because that's a guaranteed double room item. I got the angel room on this floor, so I'm not going to be getting, like, a new room here that's useful. Demon Baby is pretty terrible, but I'll take it. Alright, let's check it out. And then I will definitely go in there, even though it's kind of not really worth it at the moment. That was unfortunate. Completely not worth it at all. Hey, maybe not. Maybe think about what you're doing, and of course I miss the one tier that I want to hit. And then I get hit. Everything is just not going my way at the moment. But that's because I'm not going my way. I was lucky. Every missed Holy Light tier just makes me sad. It makes me want to cry along with my little Eden. Hey, hey now. This is fine. Easy. I have enough keys. Be good. Not at all. When I get hit, I'll drop money. I don't know why I did that. Guess I really wanted that money. Alright, so that was not what I wanted in life. I was just waiting for that. Jeez, you got there way faster than I thought you would. I was gonna get to the soul heart, but like... I figured I'd easily get through the room without getting hit. So that was my bad. Still, it's cool. Don't need you, but I do need you. Well, that means I know that the shop is not greed, which is in fact valuable information at this point because I have not been there yet for once. And that was what I was hoping for, a luck up. No, it doesn't matter at all how much money I have. Dang, I thought I would get away from that. It's cool though. There we go. This is not a fortunate room. I do want to open that golden chest, I think. Just gonna do that now. Well, I've been wrong before. And I'm sure I'll do it again one day. Who knows when, but I'm sure it'll happen. So I'm very much hoping that that doesn't happen, first off. Second off, that the shop has the soul heart in it, because I was running out and now I'm actually out. Thank you for finally holy lighting. Alright, good. I'm going to buy both of these items, which is a terrible idea. And then I'm going to blow up the Tinted Rock in the previous room. Starter deck. Gives me a card drop, allows me to hold 2 cards. Deck of cards generates cards. Alright, this is a solid combination of things. Devil is +2 damage on use, so I'm into that. And then Sun is 100 damage to all the enemies in the room, full map minus the top secret room, and full red hearts for me. The gate. That was worth. You a jerk. You smell. Just so you know. What are you? Speed up. Okay. Show. Alright, away we go. Probably gonna use the sun, like, right away here. I will bomb my way into that item room. Easy choice. And please go away and all of you die. And another plus side about bombing in there. Oh, another sun card. What are the odds? 'Cause I can bomb in here just to check as well. That's kind of tempting. I'll probably do it. Ludo, terrible item in my opinion. Oh, I have to use another bomb. Never mind. Not gonna do it. Not worth. Ludo gives me control over my tier. It's cool with Holy Light, I guess. So that's nice. Yeah, it gives me control over my tier. That's pretty much it. I guess I'll buy both of these. Hive Mind. For giant flies and spiders, like it says, they'll do double damage. Nightlight I consider very bad, because the slowing of enemies and projectiles and things actually throws off a lot of dodges in ways that I never would expect. And I do consider it to be more detrimental just due to the way it makes me have to dodge to try not to get hit by things I'm not used to. It's cool though. We'll make do. Strength. It's better than the devil. Basically, strength is magic mushroom for a room, which is 0.3 damage and a 1.5 damage multiplier. So it's nice with splitting enemies and Ludo because that means that I can hit all of them with their own individual beam of light. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we can make this work. Saving strength for the boss rush that hopefully I earn. I mean, there's not really anything I can do here besides hope. Because, like, it's all about luck at this point. If we get some beams of light, that's perfect. But at the moment, we're not. There we go. There you go. So beams of light are the necessity for doing enough damage fast enough. I mean, I've got like a minute right now. Okay, we didn't get the devil room. Gonna use this. Just do it. Kamikaze, terrible. Never lucky. But, oh well. What? How did that hit me? I'm bothered by this. I don't want to be all that close to this thing. Because of the eyes popping out. But the fact that I got hit there in the first place, I've been cheesed. Oh, later. It wasn't worth it in the end, so, you know. Okay, world, that's good. Use that next floor. Oh, by the way, the Beelzebub transformation makes it so that enemy flies are either friendly or turned into kamikaze flies for me immediately upon spawn. When I enter a room, and I get flight. So, I don't know why I didn't use this immediately. I'm just gonna peace out. Later. Alright, no problem. Flight is really good too. Okay, sure, sure. No thanks. Yes, thanks. Don't need it. Don't want to use it. Is another thing. I didn't see that for some reason. That I just walked right into because I was focused on something else. But wow, you bounced high. It's cool though. So remember, golden chests are free. I hope I haven't skipped any by being dumb. Okay, that was pretty quick. That was pretty worth. Cool. Obviously, I don't need that item. And obviously, I don't need this item either. Alright, well, you win this round. Still not useful. Still have red hearts. Well, that makes it obvious which way is the correct way to some extent. Alright. Alright. If you say so. Justice indeed. Well. This is not making it very difficult to figure out which way to go when I guess wrong. It's not leaving much up to guesswork at all. So it's free to enter curse rooms, it's just not free to leave when you have flight. So, still profited. Got some spiders too, which is really good. Since those do 5 times my damage, that's kind of a lot. So I would love to be able to use the sun on the cathedral, but usually when I want that, I just get Curse of the Lost and don't get to. So we'll see. This floor, it's a little late to use it already, so I think I've gotten away with that much at least. See, it's just like every guess. It's not a guess. It's just I guess wrong, and then there's only one option for what it actually is. So the unintentional full clears still intact, but thanks. Like guesswork, they're pretty much not happening. Oh man, did I guess right? What are you? Sure, take all of my cash. Also, I'm gonna back out first. Sounds good. Nice. That was pretty good. Okay. Easy. Just gonna... Never mind. I was gonna leave that there, hoping that I got the skip, but I did not get the skip, so... Now I'll just leave that there and hope that I get any skips. And just dodge. So that's a nice thing. I did get a skip. See? Easy. So that's the nice thing about Ludo. If a boss is stationary, you can just focus on dodging and do nothing else. So, got that going for us, which is nice. Free golden chests, I may as well. This could go badly. But maybe it won't. That wasn't entirely worth it, but it was free, so it wasn't not worth it. Yeah, you know, I've got Ludo. I may as well take Strange Attractor. Attracts enemies and things to my tiers. This is pretty useless. So as long as I'm holding a direction, there's a chance that I shoot a laser. Ability to hold 2 trinkets. Sure. But I'm not going to hold directions very much. Yeah, enemies attracted to my tiers. That'll be fun. Usually this is a terrible item, but with Ludo it's about as not terrible as it can ever get. Of course, it's still really terrible in my opinion, but... That's just because of pickups and chests and things. That didn't go too badly. I think that the flies that Hush spawns will not spawn as kamikaze flies for me, but I could be wrong. I think that they're a kind of fly where that doesn't count, but I don't know that I've fought this with Beelzebub, really. So, health is not going super fast, but could be much worse. I really want you to spawn some flies, just so I know. I want to learn. Teach me. Teach me, buddy. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I think this is still the run where I have 2 syringes and have not gotten a third. That was good. That was really good, too. I'll just be over here, crying. Hey, maybe don't do that. Sadly, there's like no benefit I gain from those guys. So, I may as well just ignore them until they go away. See, I try to make an opening for myself to slip through, and then I try to slip through it, and I slow the rest of the tiers, and no longer is it very much of an opening. This is going kind of slowly, but not all that slowly. Like, this could be much worse. This should be fine. Slip a little more over here and still fine. Gonna move here. Slowing these is gonna actually be kind of awkward. I'm not sure if those will hit me or if they only, they only hit the hitbox for the flies, but they don't quite hit mine. I wasn't sure about that. Alright, I'd like to not have anything to do with you any longer. This is not pleasant. Everything's fine now. If only I generated some form of health from killing things sometimes. It's not even like a calculated risk if I... Oh. Well. You want to not, maybe? It's cool, I don't need health. Health is for losers. Hey, you want to maybe put a few fewer tears out? You know, just kind of not. I need to kill these things. Oh my god, there's another one that I just was not paying enough attention for. That one is my fault. This should be fine. I lied. Oh my god. Why don't you calm the heck down, Hush? Why don't you calm the heck down? Well, that could have been much, much better. There's health here, so I should have picked up the half heart. I don't want that. That is the last thing I want. Nope. Peace. I guess I was going to use the sun anyway, so never mind. Curse the unknown, can't see my health. Alright, gotta keep track then. Joker, okay. Yeah, I'll do it. So I've got 2 soul hearts now. And then Dark Bum picks up red hearts and spawns soul hearts, black hearts, or friendly or enemy spiders for every 1.5 that it picks up. So, yeah, this should be fine. Now I just need to get red heart drops. So the pact was 0.5 damage, 0.7 tears, and 2 soul hearts, which is of course why I have 2 soul hearts. You could maybe not charge ever again. Oh, I wasn't sure if it'd be able to get out. Turns out it could. I guess I'll go to the secret room. Secret room is a good guy. Maybe if you got out of my face. That's totally my fault. Very unfortunate. Could die at any moment. Yeah, that was... that's the danger of Strange Attractor. Because it just kind of flung greed a little bit, which changed where its tears were going to go and made them faster. And I really couldn't react to that. So that's why I don't like Strange Attractor even with Ludo, because there are like a million things that it can do that are stupid. But, you know, that one hit against the Monstro was bad. So, yeah, I don't know. That's going to do it for today. I probably should have won that run, but that's not a big deal. Don't care about winning here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.